Hey everyone, Jason here from Off the Beaten Path, introducing our Drifta DOT. So we've actually had this for about 3 or 4 years, haven't actually used it in the last 2 years. We originally bought this as a family camping trailer, did a few family trips with it, and then a whole host of reasons haven't used it the last 2 years. So I'm resurrecting the DOT and turning it into the ideal sort of solo camper trailer. And let me run you through. So we call it a Drifta DOT, but that's kind of like calling an ATM machine an ATM machine, because DOT stands for Drifta Offroad Tourer. So that's why they're called Drifta DOTs. So this one, I'm actually the third owner of this trailer, and I do know both the previous owners. At least one of them, I think, watches the channel regularly. So hey Matt, hey Brett, you know who you are. Okay, starting at the front, this is an ARC heavy duty off-road jockey wheel. That was an add-on that I put on there. The hitch that comes standard on the DOTs is the Oz hitch. It's kind of the hitch you love to hate, to be honest. Look, it works well. It's just a real pain to engage and disengage. That's something I'll probably look at upgrading or changing to a DO35 or something similar later on. Nice PVC coated stone guard that's really lasted well. This box here is an add-on, so one of the previous owners put this on here. So that's a nice square checker plate box and a great spot to store your chemical toilet, which is really handy. So I believe that's what the previous owners put it on there for. That's certainly what we've used it for. And in behind that you've got the main toolbox, which has a shelf in it, and this is where Drifta have always put your 12 volt gear. So in this trailer I've got the 200 amp hour lithium, the Red Arc Manager 30 fuses, water tank gauges and all that sort of thing in here as well. So yeah, all the toolboxes have lights in them, ready to go, which is a great feature. You know, this trailer I think was built in 2018, so it's certainly seen some miles, and as I said, I'm the third owner. And another nice feature, they came standard with Max Trax holders, which is great. So this is a swing out ensuite. So that's just latched up here, and then that arm swings out, and there's a stabilizer back to this little bracket here, and you can set your ensuite up over the other side. This box on the roof is actually not a rooftop tent. That's kind of what it looks like, I know, but that's not what it is. Again, one of the previous owners put this up here. They bought it off Luke from Drifta, and from what I understand, it was one of the first prototypes of the Drifta rooftop tents when Drifta started building them for their walk-up hardtop tourers. So a little bit of Drifta history there. And one of the reasons I'm making this video now is I'm about to get some work done to the DOT and press it back into service, and one of the first things I'm getting done is I'm replacing that storage box with a hard shell tent. So let's push on. This little box here is where the control panel for the Manager 30 is currently. I'm getting that relocated inside because the previous owner used to store this in the garage, and I didn't, and the screen burnt in from being exposed to the sun. So we're going to move that inside this big canopy. Just having some work done on the locks, so I can't open this side at the moment, but this is an 1800 by 1200 by about 600 mil high canopy. At the moment it's completely open in there, and I've got some plans to sort of put some shelving in there and divide that up and make the storage a bit more useful. So yeah, and this awning, we set this up before we started the camera rolling, because I haven't set this up for over 2 years. And this is a bit of an old school awning in that it has spreader bars and everything, and we sort of had to figure this out, and Matt got stuck helping me, and he's never set it up, he'd never even seen it before. So, and I'm asking him, does this go here, what do you reckon? But anyway, we got it set up. So look, these are a great awning made by Super Peg, all canvas awning, and you can peg the feet down to hold them down, and the spreaders keep them nicely spread. Haven't done the best job setting this up, to be honest. but it's up and stable, and it gives you quite a lot of coverage. I believe these come out about 2.4 meters from the trailer, so they're quite a wide awning. The other thing is, depending where you are, these excuse the spider webs up there, these posts are adjustable, so these pins come out and the actual mounting points for the awning can be adjusted up and down. Poor old trailer needs a good clean. Some of the dots actually came with hydraulic actuators on here, so you could just push a button and move your awning height up and down. So that was also another good feature. Again, standard, so the dots came in a range of sizes, and this is the biggest. It's a DOT 7, so it's a 7-foot trailer, which gives you tons of storage space. They always had these little locker boxes on the side here. I think the toolbox at the front, the canopy, and these boxes were all made by Diamond T up in Brisbane. And yeah, you've got a jerry can holder and a gas bottle holder either side, and then one of these little lock boxes. So these are great just for ratchet straps and whatever else. This is a replacement seal for the rear tailgate, which is one of the jobs that I need to do to get this ship shape again, as well as giving it all a good clean. But these are just really handy storage boxes that you can access anytime on the road. Bunch of 12-volt outlets here already, filler for one of the water tanks. So all the bigger dots, I believe, were the same in that they have two 80-litre water tanks, so 160 litres of water, which is awesome. Coming around to the back here, this is your kitchen area, and this is your access. So in under here you've got this storage box. So this is massive. I won't pull it all the way out, but this is a 7-foot long box. In the top here you've got two of the Drifta tables, so these lift out, have the legs underneath, and they just fold out. And you've got heaps of bulk storage in there for whatever else it is that you want to take with you. And this is all on Drifta's Teflon running system, so despite being quite a large box, it pushes in really easy. So this was a common feature with the dots. The canopies were often shorter than the trailer, so you ended up with this little shelf here that became sort of your de facto pantry when you were camping. So at the moment, yep, there we are. So at the moment this is all completely open. One of the things I'm planning to do is put a divider in here and some shelving. There's plenty of other DOT trailers. Buck, if you know Buck up in North Queensland, he's just picked up one that has already had this done to it, and yeah, that makes the pantry. I'm going to put the Manager 30 screen here and some other outlets and some shelving, because I don't need access into the canopy from here. That'll become the pantry. All these doors have lights on them that are dimmable, and dual globe as well. So again, this is stuff that's becoming very commonplace now, but you've got to remember this is a trailer that was built back in 2018. So the real test is, do I remember how to put the Drifta kitchen together or not? So let's find out. First up, because this is a 7-foot trailer, we actually have a pantry box that goes in front of the kitchen. So like it says, Drifta made, and this is just a timber box for storing all kinds of things. Look at that, some paper towel still in there. So any of your dry goods you were taking that didn't need to be refrigerated, great storage box for that. And then we have the kitchen. Okay, fridge. All right, now next step is doing the end here. So this folds out, top folds up, and that locks in there. So that builds your corner. Then you have to take this top off. And then this comes out. I'm remembering this as I'm telling you this. And then that goes, yes, like that. So this is actually the bottom and the far end. So you pull these out. And again, you might say this is a little more fiddly than some modern camp setups, but you end up with a really awesome kitchen. So this locks on here. Okay, so definitely need to make those a little longer. That's not too bad, is it? And then this goes on here. There we are. And that is our kitchen. So you've got your fridge right here. You've got storage drawers in here. Look at all that stuff still in there. You've got your cold water here, which once you turn the pump on, which is just over there, you've got running water. And this is a collapsible sink for doing your dishes. Your cooker's right there, and you hook that up to the gas bottle. Some more storage in under there. There's your water hose for hooking the kitchen up to plumbing. And then you've got all this food prep space here. So this is your kitchen. Pretty awesome, eh? Let's go around, we'll just look at the last couple of bits. So second filler just here. The water pump lives in here. So that's the water pump in under there, so you can hook a hose up to that as well as an outlet. And that's the switch there, which primes it. And I haven't hooked the hose up, so as you can see, the water's coming straight out the bottom there. I did mention about a hose, didn't I? So yeah, you hook the hose up to the tap on the kitchen and you've got running water there. This box, a little bit of a unique Drifta sort of feature. So just got some of these pull downs with a cover, and that's your charcoal box. So if you're into using the Drifta or Snow Peak or whatever stainless steel camp fires, folding campfires, they're great to cook on with charcoal, and charcoal is really messy to transport. You put it in a bag, roll it up, it still gets all over everything else. So Drifta were into that stuff at a very early stage, and consequently built charcoal storage into the camping trailer, which is pretty cool. So we've got another one of these. So in there, that's just a rubbish bag holder that goes on the end of the kitchen, and some other stuff in there. The winder for the legs at the back to stabilise it. So again, as I said, these are just super handy little toolboxes, all lockable. And then your main access on the sides is just huge. So this was one of the things that attracted me to the DOTs right from the get-go. The fact that you've got a 1.8 metre canopy with a door that's almost as long, so you can easily get in there and access. The sharp-eyed among you will see there's another awning up here. Definitely an aftermarket one that wasn't put on by Drifta, but that's one of your standard square awnings that rolls out. And then we're back to the front of the camper. So if the ensuite's folded out, it ends up sort of sitting right about here, which there's a hot water system in there with a gas bottle there. It works out to be a fairly convenient place if you want to set this up as a shower. Well, look guys, that's sort of the walk around and introduction to our DOT. As you can see, it's DOT number 138, so Drifta did number them all. They made about 400 of these trailers, and this is number 138. Nice piece of Aussie made history, and yeah, look, to date I haven't minded the fact that it's leaf sprung one little bit. So you probably see the DOT on a few more adventures coming up, and you'll probably see some videos of some of the little mods and some of the work that I'll do to it to to get her up and running again. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel and support what we do. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.